Hello everyone, welcome to my craft room here in Byron Center, Michigan. It is snowy, yucky outside, but it's okay. It's all right. We are going to take some time to play with colors. We're going to take some time to play with paper, and we're going to have some fun regardless of what's going on all around. So this is my typical Wednesday where I take a lunch break and we do some crafting together. We usually make a project or I'll have a class. Like every Wednesday, I'm coming to you. So today is a little bit different. I have just one project to share with you, and it's a quick and simple, cute project. But then I also want to show you this organizational tool that I am using, that I have talked to you guys about, showed you, and I've had lots of people who are like, can you please show us? Can you please show us? And I'm like, yes, I absolutely will. I am an open book, if you don't realize that. Like, there's different personalities. Some personalities are very protective of their ideas or their artwork or whatever, and that's totally understandable. They're incredible. I'm the opposite. I am like, let's all use it, share it, let it spread, let it go. I'm like that with my faith. I'm like that with everything that we do. So I'm grateful that you're here. I want you to use this resource, use this tool. I didn't come up with it. My brain doesn't work in organizational terms. It just doesn't. I'm not like that naturally, but it's something that you can learn. I am definitely a learner. Like, I have learned to be organized. And the funny thing is, the more that you're organized and the more that you keep it that way. And I don't function very well at all when things get super unorganized. I 100% have help in this area because it's not natural for me to be organized or think about even how to become organized. So I have this little angel in my life, and you guys know I talk about her all the time because I share with you the things all the time that she brings to me. She'll say, Rhonda, like, what do you think about this? And then she'll show me. I'll be like, oh. Sometimes I'm like, well, I don't know if I'll really use that, Nancy. But other times I'm like, oh my goodness, yes. I always try everything, and then we find systems that really work and really help. So this one is about organizing our 6x6 paper. We typically Stampin' Up! Comes out with new paper every year, and a good chunk of them are 6x6 sizes, which we love. They're great for scrapbooking. They're great for card making. They're a little bit easier on storage, except for what was happening is I was just getting piles of these papers. They're all kind of mixed in, little pieces here, little pieces there. And then some of our papers are a little similar. There's like Meandering Meadows, Thoughtful Journey, Autumn Splendor. If those of you who are customers that have purchased those or demonstrators, you'll know what I mean. Like, they're very similar. So now I'm like, I don't know which one goes with which, because I'm just throwing, stuff in a pile typically. So Nancy saw that I was struggling there. So she brought me this organizational system, and I'll show it to you. And it's been working wonders. It's beautiful. I love it because I can actually also travel with it back and forth, which is what I've been doing. And it's amazingly pretty sturdy. So, but I also, because we're talking about 6x6 paper, then I have a little cute, simple project that's useful that is just using a piece of 6x6 paper and just a little bit of adhesive. So not much. So good morning, everybody. Normally I go live at noon. We call it the lunch break with Rhonda. Today is called the brunch break with Rhonda. So we're going 2 hours earlier. I've got to get to Langsburg. I have my team meeting tonight, and so I have to be able to travel back there. It takes me about an hour and 20 minutes. So I've got to get there a little bit earlier so I can get ready for my meeting, and we've got a couple other things going on. So today we're doing the brunch break with Rhonda. So thank you guys for joining me. But you know what? I know for all of you, it's totally different time zones wherever you're at. So when you get here, definitely say hi. Let me know that you're here. And absolutely, when I see your names and your faces, it just makes my heart go a little flutter, flutter, flutter. I love seeing all my friends come back every week and join the time with me, and your comments, and it's like I get to craft with friends. So I thank you for doing that. And we are here every week, and we're on YouTube every week, so you can definitely count on getting some fun crafty ideas. You can always go back and watch the replay too. And if you are watching the replay, just know you can always fast forward through the chitter chatter if you want to. But I do love to give a few minutes for people to find this, and also to talk about what's kind of what we're going to be doing and what we're also coming up. So let's go ahead and jump in. We do have a lot of things going on right now. We are going to make this, let me show you the project we're going to make. We're going to make this adorable it's a little pouch, and I would use a Velcro. I do not have Velcro because I'm not at my studio. So I put a dimensional. So you're going to have a Velcro there. So anyway, when you open it up, it has a Ghirardelli chocolate in it and some money. This is a gift that I would give like to one of my children, or like if we're going like a birthday party. I do love to give money sometimes when I don't know exactly what to get. That's usually what I falter in. Even more than a gift card, I like to give a little bit of money. So this one's like a cute little Valentine's Day pouch. Now, obviously, even if you're making this for like your postal worker, your bank tellers, or although I haven't gone into a bank in so long, everything's online now. But anybody, any service-oriented waitresses, or this is so cute and simple to put together, and then you can just carry them in your purse and then leave them on the table for them. Like, oh boy, you'll make people so happy. And we'll use up some of our 6x6 paper. So this was made with the toadstool paper. So this is the holder that I'm going to show you too. So obviously, one of the number one tools in our craft room in Nancy's station is a label maker. So you're going to want to have a label maker. Like literally, I mean, there is not a single thing in our studio that doesn't have a label on it. So we have, everything is labeled. And so these will also be labeled. This holds a full pack and then a little bit too. So you can have like your extra like smaller pieces in here that you want to save. You could also tuck them in the back here so they're in there nice and safe. So I've got like extra like smaller pieces back there too. So they're in there. And then the really cool part is then you add the piece from the package that tells you what it is. It tells you what cardstock matches it. And if you need to order more, it'll give you the item code to be able to order it. Now, of course, the toadstool paper you can only get for free right now with a $60 order. You get to pick it for free, and it's so cute, especially for spring and birthdays and bright sun fun cards. So this is what the sample is made out of, and I could have used any of these pieces, but I went with this one because I wanted to make a little Valentine's Day one, because Valentine's Day is coming up. So this is a cute little, I thought this would be a cute little pouch that you could make for Valentine's Day. Make up a bunch of them and then carry them in your purse. And then you can put them, again, for all the service-oriented and industry people in your life, friends, and you don't have to put money in there unless you want to, but you can definitely just put a little Ghirardelli chocolate, and you could put like a little note that would say like Happy Valentine's Day or something like that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in, and I'm going to show you, let's see, what should we start with first? Should I start with the little gift or the packaging idea? Let's start with, I'm going to start with the storage idea, and then I'll make the project afterwards. And I also want you to know that I'll have a reel coming out probably tomorrow, and we may post it tonight. I'll talk. We haven't decided yet. Brian's still working on it, but we have a reel that will come out that will show you this project too in some different sizes. So it's really cool. So anyway, the purpose of these is that they actually, if you can see it in the video, but they store like books. So if you so right here I only have two, because again, I traveled with them. So I only grabbed the two that I needed. But at my studio, I have, bunches of them. So Nancy made them for all of my 6x6 paper. Now, here's a really cool thing. who on here is one of my card club members, or you order my Creating for Christ classes? So let me see who's on here that definitely orders. I know lots of you order. Gayla does, and Marcy, and obviously Stella gets my classes. She's a card club member. Who on here is a card club member? Or if you get my classes too. Like, one of the things you know that I do, Jennifer, of course, and Judy has just started ordering from me too. So, and of course, Shelly does. So I love that you guys order my classes. So one of the things that I do in my classes a lot is you get a half a pack of paper. We can't ship the whole pack because then it makes the class too expensive. And you really only need, you don't need the whole pack for the class. And if you really love it, then you can order the whole pack. But you get a lot of my classes, almost Card Club, always has like a half a pack of paper. So, and like this, so this is this month's paper. So this month we're using the Cute as Can Be paper for Card Club. Guys, it is so adorable. And it's springy. It's got petunia pop and pretty in pink and old olive. But this is 12 by 12 paper. But when I send it to you, I send it to you in 6 by 12 usually. So what this I think is so cool for those of you who have lots of this. I'll show you. Like, this is one that I just did a little bit earlier. I got it with me too. So you can, this is how a lot of times I'll send it to you. I'll cut it, I cut it in half, and then you still have full sheets. They're just 6 by 12. So then what you can do is you can, cut this one more time and have your 6 by 6 pieces, and then you can create a holder for it and then store it. So how nice that you don't, instead of having, and then you can just put that in there, and now you've got a nice storage for those 6 by 12 pieces. So, and some people prefer their paper in 6 by 6 sizes. So anyway, that is one of the things that you can do too. So now, hey Susan, now when you get some of those 6 by 12s, this might be a way for you to store them so that you know exactly what it is. Again, then you can just really quick create that label. So even though this Cute as Can Be paper is 12 by 12, you might want it in the 6 by 6 size if you don't have a whole pack of it. All right, so that's just one little idea for you. And because I love this paper so much, we're going to use this for our project today. I'm going to use this piece here. I love that piece. But let me show you how to make this holder. So you're going to need a whole piece of 8.5 by 11. And I would recommend our thick white. So the thick white is, oh yeah, Connie, you have tons of 6 by 12 paper because you've been a part of my card club, I think for 10 years maybe, a long time. So it's just a great way for you to store your paper so you know what you have, it's organized, and it's actually really cool. And then you just line it up like books in a bookcase. So you're going to do, oh, and by the way, we have a template for this. Shoot, I meant to print the template off. We have a template that we will email you. So if you are on my email list on Friday, we'll send you the replay of this video, and then we'll send you a template that you can print off and just keep so you know how to make it. Even if it's like a year from now, you need to make them. So you're going to do on 3 of the sides, you're going to score at 1 7/8, and then 2 3/8. So Nancy actually drew me a template, and then we had Ryan this morning created it. So it's actually like a printable template. So again, 1 7/8, and then 2 3/8. So make sure you're on my email list. And if you're saying, I don't know if I am, well, you would be getting emails from me. I send out emails about 3 times a week. We always send out the replays, and then on Tuesdays, we always send out like a featured online exclusive product. And then if we do any classes, so my email list is who gets to know about when I do events and classes. So if you're not getting emails, that means you're not on my email list, or you might have accidentally unsubscribed or something like that. So, but if you are not yet, you can go to my website, rondawade.com, and it should pop up to join my email list, or the direct link is in this description too. But if you're already on my list and you're already getting emails, then you'll get this automatically on Friday. I love my email list, people. All right, so once you've done that, you are going to take your bone folder and you're going to fold along all those lines. Remember, just 3 of the sides. And the one side you don't do is one of the long sides. So the long side, you don't do anything to that. All right. Hey, Ellen's catching me live. I know, this is a rare time for me to go live. Okay, so, and then we are going to, there are these, I don't know, like little tabs. It's all white, so you probably can't see. But when I cut it out, you'll see it. You are going to, from the side, you're going to go in and cut through the first set of squares and then also the second. So you're going to cut the that little tab off too. Once I cut it, you'll be able to see. Well, come here, little guy. There you go. See? So you're going to cut, you cut through the first, you got to come from this side, you got to cut through the first score line up to the second score line. There you go, and trim that off. Who here loves to make labels with your label maker? So fun, huh? All right, so once we've done that, then you're going to go up here to the top and take a pencil and a ruler, and you are going to measure down this side at 1 3/4. So measure at 1 3/4 and put like a little pencil mark on that side, and then do the same thing over here, 1 3/4, and then you're going to just mark that with a pencil. Okay, take your, this I would not use a pair of scissors because I will have a hard time getting it straight. So use your trimmer, and we are going to, oh, hi Annie. Annie's one of my card club members too. So you guys know what I'm talking about. You have a lot of that 6x12 paper, or sometimes I cut down to 6x6. Now you have these great storage solutions too. So you're going to go from that tick mark up to the very first score line. I know it's hard to see because it's white paper. I probably should have made like a Sharpie. But there's two score lines here. There's one here, and then there's one here. So you want to go to the very first score line and just cut that diagonal. Diagonals are so much better when you're using your paper trimmer. And this is going to go on the inside, so you won't see that pencil mark, so it's not a big deal. So we're going to go ahead and go from there to there. So do that on both sides. All right. So once you've done that, now we can assemble. So obviously, guys, I'm using plain white paper, our thick white. If you want to use colors and make yours a rainbow, you could do a rainbow. I thought about actually like decorating the panels with the paper, but then you know what? You could reuse these over and over and over again. Like, so once this paper retires and you want to, or you use it all up, you could just print another label, and then you could just switch out and put the other backing on it. So you could reuse them, but it's a piece of paper, so it's very inexpensive. But I did think it'd be fun to kind of make like a rainbow of colors, or maybe like, so anyway, or you could even just take some of the paper and you could decorate them. So this is just plain white, which is also pretty too. Like, I love white, clean, crisp white. All right, so what we're gonna do, just to show you before I put the glue on it, is these panels come in, this comes up, and then this goes back. Now, again, this isn't tailored looking, it isn't nice looking, but that's where it doesn't matter, because you're gonna cover it. See, you cover it with what it is. So it doesn't really matter what's on there. All right, so where I put adhesive, and I'm using my Stampin' Seal Plus, you could also use your Tombow green glue for sure. And we're going to put glue there. You just want to make sure you don't go any further over than that 1 7/8. So I'm going to go all the way over there, there, and then down here. So that's where I put my adhesive. And then, yeah, we just pull these in. It should, if we did correctly, it should line up, and then this fold over. Oh. this lines up perfectly. Then this folds over, and then this should be like perfectly right there. And then same thing on the other side. If you do use green glue, the one benefit is you do have a few minutes or a few seconds to move it around. But this one, it's pretty simple there. I say that, and now when I'm on a video, I've made bunches of these, and there you go. Okay, so there's our holder. Now we can take our paper, right? Your pack of 6x6, load it on in there, glue down. So then you take the piece that comes with it. So this comes with it. You don't have to even print this off. Just, it comes in it. And you just go ahead and take that and glue that down to the back. And it should fit just nicely like that. And voila. Of course, then take your label gun and make your label. So there you go. That is our storage containers that I showed you the other day. That's how you make them. And if you want the template, then again, we'll be emailing out that template. So make sure you're on my email list. Whenever I do templates, One Sheet Wonders, all of that, we do email that out. I don't have a blog. I don't blog. I have a website that has all my links. That has all my information on all my card club and my creative escapes. It has all my training, all my business training. And so I have a website, and it also has all my YouTube videos and all that, but it's not a blog. So anyway, but you can definitely download these from my email list. All right, so now let's take our project. So we're gonna need a piece of our 6x6 paper. I think the outside, oh boy. So if you're just joining us, this is what I'm gonna make. Use this cute little pouch. And then you would take a little Velcro dot a Velcro dot. I don't have a Velcro dot here, so I use the dimensional to hold it shut. But then you're gonna open it up, and it's a gusseted pouch. This one fits a Ghirardelli chocolate perfectly. Again, you could put money in there, but it's a perfect little Valentine's Day gift pouch. It's actually great for even birthday too. All right, so here is, this one, 6x6. So what you're gonna do is you're going to fold this from point to point. You're gonna get good folds, just like that. Then you're going to open it up. And then you're going to take this point. It's kind of like you're making a paper airplane. And you're going to go, I think I want the flowers on the outside. So I'm going to do it this way. So whatever you want, this will be the inside of the pouch. So you're just going to take that, and you're going to fold up to that middle line all the way down. Get a good crease. And then do the same thing on the other side. So this is all just kind of fun. This is all just folding. Again, so it's very inexpensive. You get to use up your 6x6 paper. Don't be hoarding that paper. All right, so we kind of have this cone right here. And then what you're going to do is take the bottom point, and you're going to fold it up to match the score mark. You'll see the score mark there. Probably about 1.25 inches shy. And then you're just gonna go ahead and again get some, you really want to use your bone folder because you want good creases like that. So while I'll have it there, we'll leave it there. So then the next spot is you're going to take these folds and you're going to fold that in here. So this is like a cute little gift. It's a gusseted like gift pouch or gift envelope. Okay, and then do the same thing on the other side. You'll see that you'll appreciate having your bone folder. There you go. So those are the next folds. So now it looks like this. So on this tip right here, I'm just gonna put my adhesive. I'll make sure it's on both the sides. And then this just folds, you just kind of fold this in along that top there and tuck it. And then it should be glued down. Okay. So you just kind of do it like that. Now the sides, you open up the sides. These just push in like that. Open up this side. Again, if you have good fold marks, this will work really easy. There you go. You guys following along with me? Again, I'm going to be sending out a reel later that will also be doing this with some different sizes too. Then our next step is you just take the top of this and fold it down. How stinking cute and simple is that? Now look, here's your little gift pouch. So now we just go ahead and decorate it. So you want to put in what you want to put in. Like again, we'll put so if you're just doing this for a little Valentine's Day gift, that's perfect. Again, you could put money in there. It's not, depending on the gift card, it's not wide enough for an actual like standard gift card, but it's a little more of a little gift pouch. All right, so I decided to use, because this is Valentine's Day coming up, I've already done Valentine's stamp camp projects. I did them back in December, but I don't any less love the Hearts of Elegance bundle, and it's in stock right now. It by far was one of my favorite bundles to play with. I gotta grab my my mini embossing machine. So the Hearts of Elegance hearts, you're gonna say, I have lots of hearts. Oh, you do, probably, but these are different. This one is huge, so I made boxes out of it and pouches and cards, little heart-shaped cards. So it's so big. And then this one has a little stitching on it. So these are I've never had hearts these big, so I love these big hearts. We have all the sizes of hearts, plus this one has stitching around it, and then this is the one that I really love. And so I'm going to take, it's got this stitching in it, and we're going to run that through. I'm going to just use our little mini machine to get that shape out. So let's just crank that baby through. The mini machine is what I use here mostly. It can just sit right on my little table. All right, so we'll run through that heart with the Hearts of Elegance. This one does require you to have a little pokey tool. So we want to just poke this little tool out. All right, poke that little thing. All right, so if you're not a card club member, we just started signups for this month. We are using the Cute as Can Be bundle. So it's a stamp set, and then the dies, and then this awesome paper too. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, then I'm taking the Hearts of Elegance stamp set, and you could use a lot of them, but I'm just going to use the XOXO. Simple. Again, this is all about just being simple. I'm actually going to take, I'll take a scratch piece of paper here with a petunia pop. Stamp the XOXO, hearts and kisses, right? Oh, I'm stamping that upside down. But grab your trimmer again. And we're just gonna trim that off there. Oh, good. So I'm gonna trim this off. If you guys love this idea, it always means the world to me when you share this video. If you give us the hearts and the thumbs up, that means a lot to us. I love seeing my screen flutter with hearts, by the way, so that makes me super happy. And you're just going to trim this off, trim that off. I am going to take a piece of one of our ribbons that I use a lot. It comes with both gold and silver, so you don't have to pick gold or silver. You get to have both. On the sample, I used gold, so on this one, I'm going to use silver. And I'm just going to lay this down there just for a little added pop of sparkle. Then I'll just trim that off too. Okay, so once we've done that, this, by the way, is the, I wanted to show this. Okay, that's the Hearts of Elegance bundle. In case you need to order it. If you haven't ordered it yet, it's still available. It was unorderable for just a little bit because it's been popular for sure. And oh geez, go in there. Okay, so then I'll take a couple dimensionals and put on the back there. On our heart, I'm actually going to glue this down with our Stampin' Seal Plus. Again, this is the strongest stuff. So this little pouch goes over. Let's glue our little heart down there. And I'm gonna hold this shut with a dimensional. If it, when I'm really actually giving it as my gift, I will use a Velcro dot. You can get the Velcro dots by the thousands. And so I always have Velcro dots on hand at my studio, just not here. Okay, then we'll just have our XOXO. There you go. What do you guys think about that cute little project? And then here's the other one too. So this one's fun because when they open it, then there are bees inside. So how fun is that? You could put a little card in there that just says Happy Valentine's Day, or you could do that too. But you could say to so and so, love so and so, because in this one there is a to and a from. So you could make a little to and a from. All right, thank you guys for joining me today. I'm so glad that you did a brunch break with Rhonda. A cute and simple project, the storage solutions. So again, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe. I will come back every week with videos. We've got more series planned, lots of fun things. But the most important thing to me is that we are providing you with projects that you can make, you can duplicate. And we love to see them. We love for you to share them with us. So get out your paper, use up that for storage, and then use it, right? Create lots of those little pouches and give us gifts. Spread your love, your joy, your creativity. I think these will be great things that you could do for little Valentine's Day gifts. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you next week for sure. And we'll have another video that will be posted later this week. It'll be a shorter one, so we'll give you some different ideas too on making that little gift pouch. All right, take care. Bye-bye.